Fountain pens and inks. Obsession? Maybe. Welcome to Urban Ink Spot. My name is Janine, and today we're going to do a currently inked for March 2025, and I have 6 pens inked this month. The first 4 that we're going to talk about are new to the lineup in March, and 2 of them are returning. So the first one that I have inked is brand new to my collection. I bought this pen last month, and this is the TWSBI Eco in a medium nib, and this has a rose gold hardware on it. This is my TWSBI Eco in a medium nib. And this pen, I should know the name. I actually don't know the name of this colorway, but I know it's a cream with a rose gold trim, so that's what we'll add here. And I have this pen inked with Akkerman SBRE brown. The second pen that I have inked is my Lamy All-Star, and I have this in a fine nib. You know what? Yeah, for some reason I like to have the logo facing the top whenever I'm writing with this pen, even though I do cap it. So this is my Lamy All-Star, and this is inked with one of my favorite inks. And you know what? When I inked it this time, I noticed I think the color is starting to change. So I have not had this ink in a pen in a very long time. And the reason I like this pairing with this pen and ink is with this fine nib, we do see a really good amount of sheening on this ink. So this is my Lamy All-Star with a fine nib, and this is inked with Organics Studio Aldous Huxley. And I do think that I'm seeing a little bit, as I was saying, I think I'm seeing a little bit of a different color on this ink. And I bought this ink in, oh goodness, probably 2022. So it's about 3 years old. Let me see if I have a writing sample in my ink journal of this ink. I know I have swatched this out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I do have this swatched out, and you can see it's got like a little bit more of a green tint to it with some really heavy sheening on the ink. And when I wrote with it here, the sheen was a lot more pronounced, but also it just does look like this color that I am writing with. Let me actually write on this so we can see it all together. Yeah, there is definitely. So what you'll notice that I inked it up into a Pilot Prera, and I made a note, definitely lighter and bluer. And now that I'm looking at it in this pen, it's certainly got more blue to it. So I'm wondering if this color has started to change. I'm gonna review that later and see what I think, but it definitely is looking a little bit different right now, but I still think it's a really good pairing, and I'm really excited to have this pen in the lineup. One of the issues that I've had with this historically is that this pen, this ink is really dry, and if I keep my pen opened, uncapped for a while, and I'm pausing while I'm writing, I do notice some hard starts from time to time. So I'm excited about having this in the lineup, but I'm also hopeful that it isn't overly testy. The third pen that I have inked is my Black Robin Skateboard pen, and this is it was a medium nib that was ground by Gina Salarino of Custom Nib Studio into a journaler nib. And this is inked with Kiyo no Oto Kokeiro. I love this ink. I know, oops, you know what? I think I may have contaminated that with the ink from the Organics Studio Aldous Huxley. So let's try that one again. There we go. I recognize that this kind of yellowish green is not everybody's cup of tea, but I really, really do like this color. I've put this in this pen before, and I enjoyed the writing experience, so I'm looking forward to having this one in the lineup. And I chose this one because I do expect that I will be doing a lot of journaling this month. It's been a kind of stressful work week for me, a couple of weeks actually at work. There's just been a lot going on. And so I expect that I'm going to want to journal some of those thoughts out and just have a really easy flowing pen and ink experience. And I really love writing with this journaler nib that's been ground by Gina. The fourth pen is my Sailor Pro Gear Slim, and this is Iris Nebula. And this is in a broad nib. And I have this inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Asa-Gao. I wasn't 100% sure about this color pairing, but I think it's going to be a pretty good match. And then the two pens that I have that are returning, this is my TWSBI Vac Mini. And I have this in a cursive italic that also has a broad grind on the reverse. And this is inked with Jacques Herbin, Vert, here. And I purchased this pen at the Philly Pen Show in January 2024. And this was ground by Kirk Spear from Pen Realm. And the final pen I have inked is a pen that I bought from Muji. Muji, the retailer, and I bought this pen sight unseen. I saw a sign that said they had a fountain pen that they were selling, and I was like, okay, I like fountain pens, so let me go to the front and ask for it. So I don't know if they had different nib sizes available, and I honestly don't know what this nib size is. I believe that this is fine. It definitely writes like a fine, but I don't know that I've noticed any markings on this that tell me what it is. So this one I brought back again from last month, and I brought it back with the same ink. This is inked with Yoseka Origin Series number 1. And this pen I decided to bring back into the lineup because I have really been enjoying using this as my quick draw pen in a health journal that I keep, a Hobonichi Weeks health journal. And this pen just slides so nicely into this cover, and it's just been really easy for me to grab it, make some entries, and just keep this paired with this planner. So that's it. Those are the pens and inks that I have, or these are the fountain pens that I have inked this month. And let's actually do a tiny bit of water brush here so we can see some of these inks once we've applied a little water to them. Yeah, that's very pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I think this color palette's going to be really nice this month. Okay, let's get a little bit of a closer look. All right, so I will check in a couple of weeks and let you know how these pen and ink pairings are going for the month of March 2025. Bye.